flickering candlelight cast long, dancing shadows across Aqeela's sparse apartment. It wasn't the romantic ambience he'd promised, more like a hastily arranged occult ritual. I'd agreed to this, lured by the veneer of normalcy he'd projected online and the mild endorsement from a mutual acquaintance. A university student, presumably grounded in reality. Yet, here I was, in a dimly lit apartment with a man whose nervousness was a palpable hum in the air. He'd been late, of course. 20 minutes late felt like an eternity when you were waiting in the unfamiliar darkness of a stranger's street. Then, he'd driven me here, not to the park we discussed, but to his place. The single candle and a strange, pulsing light near the floor did little to dispel the unease coiling in my gut. We ate the takeout he'd ordered, the silence punctuated by the scrape of cutlery. Then the conversation took a sharp, unsettling turn. He leaned forward, his eyes wide and unblinking. "What's your deepest, darkest secret?" he'd asked, his voice raspy. I'd offered a harmless confession about a childhood fear. His response, however, was chilling. He spun a tale of his time in the Navy, of dropping bombs, of lives extinguished. He'd brushed it off as a joke, but the cold certainty in his tone lingered. Then came the ex-boyfriend. The venom with which he spoke of wanting to end that man's life was terrifyingly real. I knew then I had to leave. The pretense of a date had evaporated, replaced by a primal urge for self-preservation. He agreed, with a smile that didn't reach his eyes, to drive me back. But before we left his apartment, he'd announced he had one more thing to show me. He returned with it, a rifle. He didn't aim it directly at me, not exactly, but the barrel pointed vaguely in my direction as he held it loosely in his hands. My breath hitched. "Just for hunting," he'd said, his voice unnervingly calm. Though I couldn't even bring myself to kill an animal, the irony was lost on him. Or perhaps it was a calculated statement. I couldn't be sure. I'd stumbled out of his car back at my friend's place, the rifle incident replaying in my mind like a broken record. My friends were aghast, but their reactions felt inadequate, too grounded in disbelief. They couldn't feel what I felt, the pervasive wrongness, the unsettling stillness beneath his words. It wasn't just a bad date. It was a glimpse into something dark, something that clung to him like the faint, metallic scent that had permeated his apartment. It was a demon I couldn't explain, a sinister whisper that followed me home, settling in the quiet corners of my mind. I kept seeing the way his eyes held that unnatural calm, the casual way he spoke of death. It felt like I danced with something ancient and hungry, and I was terrified it had noticed me. Are you brave enough to uncover the darkness? Subscribe to the Aqeela Files for more chilling tales. You won't be safe anywhere. Do you hear that? It's probably just the wind. Or is it?